Welcome back to another video on the GR Yaris. This one is brought to you by our friends at Flow Designs. They are sponsoring today's video with their full complete lip kit for the GR Yaris. So we are super keen to have this installed. 3 big boxes which will be our front lip, our side splitter or side skirt extension, rear wing and the rear diffuser. So first time using Flow Design products. I see them all over the internet. They are proudly made, designed, everything in Australia, and they do a whole bunch of different cars. So they're based in Melbourne, and yeah, awesome business. They've been around for years. Their knowledge is awesome. Their turnaround time is super quick, and new product development is so quick. So give them a follow. I'll have a link to their page on the description below. Check them out, give them a like, and buy something for your car, for your GR. So we're going to go ahead now, unbox this and see what we got.
Real triple OGs never want you around. It's either put in work, little homie, or it's time to kiss ground. Blow. It's just trying to find out who I really is, and if I'm gonna make it out in showbiz. It's just trying to find out who I really is, and if I'm gonna make it out in showbiz. These for all them dark days when I had them dark thoughts. I felt so cast away from my.
It's pouring rain. Alright, so this is pretty much everything laid out. I also forgot to mention they gave us the new fire extinguisher bracket that goes on the passenger seat. So that'll be a cool little add-on. So we've got a bunch of stickers, rear spoiler extension, template for it, front lip, awesome finish, side skirt extensions, miscellaneous parts for the rear end, all the fins. It's gonna be good. So we haven't got a heap of time today. We're going to be attempting these side skirt ones first. So we're going to be jacking the car up, getting it up on stands, and then we go ahead for the install.
Out in showbiz, just trying to find out who I really is, and if I'm gonna make it out in showbiz. My mark on the culture is how I know I made it. Not looking for no accolades or even to be the greatest. Wanna kick my feet up in my mansion with my family lady, cause my destiny the devil tried but just couldn't take it. My mark on the culture is how I know I made it. Not looking for no accolades or even to be the greatest. Wanna kick my feet up in my mansion with my family lady, cause my destiny the devil tried but just couldn't take it. It's just trying to find out who I really is, and if I'm gonna make it out in showbiz. Just trying to find out who I really is, and if I'm gonna make it out in showbiz.
Alrighty, one side of the side skirt extension splitters are done. So we did this side first without filming it, just so we could figure it out and keep all the swear words off camera. The hardest part, Rob, was those.
So the skirt itself is very well designed. The bolt location, everything is perfect. It's very easy. The hardest part is getting those bloody clips off.
So these clips here,
without snapping them.
Let me go back to it. These clips here, get it to focus. So you got about, what is it, 8 of them, 6 of them. They sit underneath the side skirt. So you'll see it there. And there's little arrows pointing on it. It shows you where the clips are based, but it doesn't allow any room to get to it. And what you got to do, if I can hold this and show you,
2 small screw shovels.
2 small screw shovels. See, it looks like a shovel. And you got to get it in, wedge it in there, where the arrows are pointed. And if I show you on one that's off, so where the arrows are is where the clips are. So you want to get your screwdriver in there, so push that clip in. Once you've got one side released, then you get another screw shovel and put it on this side. So it takes a bit of getting used to, and you feel like you're going to break them and you may damage 1 or 2. But once you get the hang of it, then they all come out pretty easy. Then it gives you access to these little sort of access panels. These flip down, so then when you do drill your holes, you can get the washer and nut in behind get your shifter in and tighten it all up.
I'm gonna go pick up my kids. Do I look homeless?
Yeah, a little bit.
They're gonna kick me out of the school.
Alright, I'll tidy this side up and start on the next side. So as you can see on, say, this one here, oops, zoom in for you guys, it does lightly get damaged. So having a couple of spare on hand wouldn't be a bad idea. That was probably one of the first ones we did, so the rest are pretty good, but I've already put them in. Okay, so overall look, awesome. Doesn't stick out too much, follows the body lines nicely. Go around to this side. We've probably got maybe 2 or 3 mil poke past the sort of side skirt, I guess you could say. But that looks awesome. And now it's secured by 10 mounting spots, which you've just got to slightly drill into your bumper bar, side skirt. You've got an Allen key head, washer, then another washer and a 10mm nylon nut. Was it a 10mm? Yes, it was. So here, I'll show you the other side one. So it's all proper stainless steel hardware. They're your pre-drilled holes. And then these threaded holes are if you want to put the winglets on each side. Don't mind the filthy car, but you get a nice idea now. Now the OEM splash guard or mud guard can be installed back on. They recommend to. I've opted to leave it off. I'm going to see how messy or not messy it is with it off. And if I'm finding I'm getting too much splash, then I will put it back on, but I think it just gives it a bit of a cleaner look. Very, very happy. The quality and the sturdiness is amazing. I think the side skirt would come off before this, to be honest. Awesome, and very, very nice. Super keen to get the rest of the kit on. I don't know if we have enough time today, but either way, at the end of this video, you'll see the full kit. So let's move on to the next side. All right, let's see if we can do this again, huh? Minus the swear words this time. It's a really smart design, but a really dumb one. So tuck it in. That's one side. And then without stabbing yourself in the eye, there we go. Oh, getting better at this. Oh, there it is. And then there's a lot of rocks under here from the track day. Alright, so that's 2 undone. Now what that does is, it gives you room now to pull these out. And what that is like an access panel. So when you do drill the holes, you can get to behind there with your nut and bolt. Wow, there's a lot of rocks in there. Oh god, what a mess. Yeah mate, you look a bit thirsty. I don't want to give people the wrong information. Alright, what do we got?
One sec. Come here.
This guy, man. Tells me to record and then walks away.
Sorry. Yeah, okay, 6. Okay, so you don't have to work anything out and make it easy for you. You need a 6mm drill bit. Do you know what size the Allen key was?
Nah. Have a look, doesn't it say on there?
Nah, man. This is one I got from IKEA with one of the furnitures. 1 second, guys.
I'm gonna take a guesstimate.
He's not prepared, man.
I'm gonna say 4mm.
You're close.
You reckon? Close or on the money?
Yep, 4.5.
4.5.
4.5mm.
Yeah.
Allen key.
Yep.
10mm socket ratchet.
Alright, so
And
let's start again. We need a 10mm socket on a
10mm
ratchet
socket
to remove
and 10mm
a couple
spanner.
of bolts. 10mm
Yep.
spanner to get in the top.
6mm.
6mm drill bit and a 4.5mm Allen key.
So, come under here, young Philip. So what we've done, we've propped it up with a couple of car stands so it's not all flopping around. There's two 10 mils at the back here.
That's what holds the splash guard and the mud guard.
So what you do is you put these two on loosely, just so it holds the back end up.
Support the front with the jack
Support the
stand.
middle and front with jack stands. If you've got two hands, like someone to help you, even better again, because they can hold the front in position. And then basically the inside of the side skirt has like a, where these flaps come down, you just pretty much follow that ledge. We did measure them with the rulers from one side to another.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, we didn't have to. And then we just start from the back and work your way forward. So drill a hole while they're all propped up. Put the bolts in loosely. So you got a washer on this side with the bolt, a washer on the top with the nut, and then just keep going all the way to the front. Have them all loose, like just nip them up a little bit, so they're pretty much good. And then you tighten either from that way to the front or from the front to the back, and then tighten everything at once. So at least you don't have any bowing or anything like that, but they're pretty good. Straight, man, this is stronger than the side skirt. You will not get soft.
Exactly what I said before when you were in here.
Side skirts are
Pretty flimsy.
yeah, they only hold on by a few things. I reckon, mate, if you're going to rip anything off, this is going to stay on the side skirt, but the side skirt
That's
will come
exactly what I said.
off. 100%.
Hey, clip those in just to show them how it works. So just push those back in now.
Yeah. So these little flaps have got clips on the side, so you got to get them in first.
Yep. They just push in.
They just push in,
and then they
put them more nicely.
and then those clips.
And then these clips here, doesn't matter how they go, just until you hear those two clicks. Same with this one, two clicks, and then just hope you never have to take them off again.
No.
Same with this one. It's always easier to put it back on than to take it off, hey? Honestly.
Done deal.
Yeah, good that looks.
Flow Designs gives you these side winglets too as an option. So with these, there's two holes already pre-drilled with threads, and basically these will just bolt straight to the sides like that, what we call winglets, and they're adjustable as well, so you can have them out a bit further or have them out nice and close. We're not going to probably be fitting them just yet. I might leave them off for the time being, and then once the whole kit's on, we can mock up if we want to put the front winglets, the sides, the back, all of them have it. But yeah, neat piece of gear. Next thing we're doing is the rear spoiler. We're gonna attempt, I can't do this one-handed, fingers aren't strong enough for that. There we go. So first we'll remove the original spoiler for 5-10 mils and a clip for the wiring harness.
Way to unclip it from inside.
Open it up again. Yeah. No, still looking to send it. Or just do Django, no?
Yeah, just put like from this side, right? Just be careful with the middle, because there's one in the middle too.
Got it. Okay, so how many clips? 3.
No, 1,
4,
2,
5.
4, 5.
Well, they're all still there. 4 or 5 bolts on the inside, and then there's 5 clips after that that hold the spoiler down. So it takes quite some force to remove them. Sounds like you're going to break it, but
Just send it.
just send it. So Rob's got the template now that he's lining all up. It's got all info here of how to line it up, where to line it up. It's got a little instruction list here. So Rob's just in the middle of that. Then it's got all your drill holes, tells you what size drill bits, and then this is your hardware here. Cool. So the 3mm
Start getting cut.
the 3mm
So it's 3 mil. 3 mil.
The 3mm pilot holes have been drilled. So now Rob's taking the template off and then using those pilot holes to then drill the 10mm holes.
thing.
So what's that? 10mm holes done. The little grommet nuts are in there. What do you call them? What are they called? They're called rubber nuts. Put your rubber nuts in, mate.
Get a hold of your rubber nuts, buddy.
So once they're in, you got to clean the surface with some alcohol cleaning solution, 3M primer adhesion promoter, and then line it with double-sided tapes.
And then choose what side you want.
And then choose which side you want. So with this spoiler extension, you've got an option of either doing a gloss black to match the spoiler or a matte finish of your choice. So one side does have the flow design symbol, one doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, so they give you a sticker to put in case you want to still rep. So I think we'll go the gloss side, eh? Well, that's the matte
I
side.
don't know, but your side skirts are not gloss.
True, but then my wing is gloss.
Look, look, look.
Here's the geezer. Gloss. Matte.
How about matte and then coat it, and then it'll be a bit more.
You reckon? Or gloss to match the wing. And glass. God, looks like it bloody had a bad haircut. What do you reckon? You only see really like that much of it anyway. Okay, so adhesion primer applied. You can see the variance there.
Scissors.
Double-sided tape applied. One more strip to go, and then we can go for it. Stick it on, bolt it down, reinstall. Show us the gloss side for those who want to stick the gloss side on.
Very nice.
Sweet. So double-sided tape's applied. We haven't peeled it yet, just so we can line the holes up. Hey.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, Trev.
So we can line the holes up, bolt it down, and then we'll remove the tape and stick it down. So we told you we were doing the matte finished. Old mate over here.
We changed our mind.
No, we didn't change our mind. You just got it wrong.
We got it wrong. Oh.
But nah, it's alright. Fate chose gloss for us, so gloss it will be. We could have taken it off if we really wanted to, but the tape had already started to bond, so we said stuff it, just leave it. It looks good, it matches the wing. If I don't like it, then I can just change it over.
We can turn it around. If you want to turn it around,
Nah,
I think we've got enough tape to do it anyway.
Nah, it's cool. Let's leave it for now.
That. Spectacular, mate.
Look at that. Bit of girth.
It's like a hat, you know, the old school. It's a hat that had the like a tennis hat.
That's it. Put the bolts back in.
Come on, mate, it's not that hard. Boys use great abrasive.
Adhesive?
Adhesive.
Abrasive for something rough, isn't it?
I need sleep.
One sec, man. I'm having.
Come on!
The letters aren't coming off.
Cut.
No. I'm sorry about putting the bloody wing on the right way. Left to right actually works.
Stick it on, finishing touch.
Over the middle of the. One sec, where's the middle? Should have been, but.
No.
No. In the middle of the antenna.
Probably should have measured it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it's my car, so that's alright. Let's see, we'll leave that on too, huh?
money maker there.
Beautiful. Day number 2, working on the GR. You love it, eh?
I love it. I love doing this.
So we're doing the rear bumper now. So this comes in two sort of kits. We've got the center little rear diffuser, and then we'll have the side spats.
Spits.
So we're going to be doing the center first. Pretty straightforward, this one. We'll figure it out as we go. So these flow lock fins are really high tech. And Rob got that excited that he didn't read the instructions. And it says here, once fins have been locked into position, they will be difficult to remove.
Bloody old blokes, they think they know everything, eh?
And guess what? You can't remove it.
No, I can get it out. I can get it out.
Are you putting them the right way?
They only go one way.
No, as in like the
R3?
textured side versus the non-textured side and stuff.
Well, how am I going to put it that way? You have to put it this way. Look, it's anyway. Look, R3, R3.
No, yeah,
R3
true.
can only go one way.
Nah, I'm just a bit scarred from yesterday when you put the wing the wrong way, that's all. Anyway, so this is pretty straightforward. Instructions are nice and clear. Good handy hints and tips.
Instructions are clear, you just got to read them.
You just got to read them and don't skip the please note part.
Don't be a Rob.
You know what rhymes with Rob, eh?
Rob?
I'll let the YouTube comments guess. Alright, we're back on track. Fins are in there. Correct slots.
So I'm guessing this will sit like this.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so it goes around the standard fins.
I need to clean this bar. So best to do this car when it's clean.
Yeah, car's be filthy.
But this weather's been terrible, so we sort of had no choice.
Alright, how many?
I'm guessing
4 mounting holes? 1, 2, 3,
I'm guessing we're going to need 6 mil again, drill bit. Or was it 4?
It was 6. It was 6. 4.5 was the Allen key, I remember. Good?
Mate, it's... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say.
I'll just beep it out.
It's a really good design. Like, I've fitted a few things in my life, and wow, I mean, like, this is good. On point.
Mine's up there.
Yeah. So it's where it's got the cutout in the middle of the bar here. It's perfect to these little clips, so you sort of can't go wrong. Like it only goes in one spot.
You see, you can't get it wrong.
No, you can't get it wrong.
Alright, well, I'll hold it, you drill it. I'll go this side.
Oh, you want to put it in now?
Yeah.
Washer.
Pretty much done deal now, just tightening up the last few nuts. Probably took what, 10 minutes if that?
Yeah, easy.
Easy. Line it up, it can only go in one spot. Drill 4 holes, bolt them in. So now we'll do the side rear spats. So I probably should have shown you guys before when we got the actual package. But everything is so well packaged. Everything is wrapped individually. In the box, everything was sticky taped down, so during transport it's not just getting thrown around. You can see here it's all double taped and very good job. They take pride in their work. One sec. Get into this. So these are the rear side spats. The rear diff. I think that's why everyone's doing the rear diff, mainly because it's about $3 grand, 2.5 grand. You buy it as a complete unit, in and out. The rear side spats. Basically, you just remove your 3 OE clips. Then you have to re-drill those out to 11 mil. insert these, what are they called again? The special name? The jack nut, I think they're called? Jack nut. So you insert these in the hole, and the kit's supposed to come with a tool, which I'll show you what it does later and how it works. But either we've misplaced it or we weren't supplied one. But we made up a little jig to fix that, and we'll show you in a sec. But if you come to this side, this is what the end product looks like. Nice and neat. Just uses those original holes, and those holes were holding the guard liner, but still all there. Nice and flush with the bumper. So Rob's just removing those 3 clips now. Then he'll re-drill them, and we'll show you the next step from there. Alright, so now we're just putting in those jack nuts.
You're going to make sure it goes through the bar and the guard liner.
Yep, so it holds both in place.
Yep.
So again, re-drill those out to 11mm to allow for those jack nuts. And the idea of it is as you tighten these, the top half squashes down to the bottom. Squash like that, and it'll create little legs that hold it in place. Now it's meant to be, do you need that one or was that a spare?
That's spare.
So there's meant to be a little tool that comes and you put it in between here and the nut to successfully squash it.
Yeah, but we can't find it.
We can't find it, so
we just put a little, this is a 14mm.
It's a 14mm nut on the end.
A spanner.
Spanner to hold that so it doesn't spin.
Yeah.
And then with the Allen key you turn that.
So make sure it's
And yeah, while you do it, make
Get
sure
a dead nut. Hold it up flush. Turn this and it will squash.
Yeah, so like I was showing you with this one, the top and bottom will squash together and meet to create little legs and holds it in place firm.
You don't need to over tighten that because it's all just plastic, so you sort of feel it firm up.
See, so that one's done. So Rob will now loosen it off and you'll see that it's holding itself in place. That's it. So there you go. Nice and firm, doesn't move. Repeat that procedure 2 more times. And then basically just get your hardware and just solder straight in.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Okay, so I always put them all in loosely. Not that it's droopy, but so it's enough you can move it around because they're elongated holes, so you can sort of determine if you want it more in, more out. So what we're doing, we're just lining it up with the inside of the exhaust cutout. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
So we're just lining it up so it's nice and flush with that.
Symmetrical, and then go from there.
Yep, and then just go from there, nip them all up. Don't over tighten it, it says it in the instructions because you've got to keep in mind like this is all plastic at the end of the day. More so the bar than like these are very strong, but more so you don't want to start ripping the bar apart.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, that's the whole rear end fitted up. Rob's not usually one for body kits, but he actually likes it.
I like it. I hate body kits, but I like it.
Yeah. It's neat. Just little add-ons.
Oh, what do you know? The GDSR's got the similar thing from factory.
Nah, sick. Awesome.
I don't normally like it, but that's gorgeous.
It's so easy and simple. Mad. Onto the front. Starting on the front now. So we've got Robert once again under the car. What we're doing is removing the splash tray.
Yep, we're taking all this off.
So we've got a couple of 10mm nuts.
10,000 clips.
10,000 bolts, sorry. And clips. We'll remove that and get back to it. So front lip is mocked up. We've used the original OE bolts just to hold it in place. Rob's making a few pilot holes for the support bracket that's provided by flow design to be installed, and that just sits inside the bumper. Just the plastic is so thin and the bumper is so light, it just uses that as support. Tell us a bit about the front lip.
Once again, easy as. So just take this whole
Splash
cover
off. Yep.
And then basically we've used the original screws to bolt the side of the lip on. So
Three on each
that
side,
three on that side. Pretty much puts this into position, hold it up, drill each hole, and then the support bracket slides in. With the support bracket, it has those rib nuts, so the long bits that stick out, they face like upwards. And then you just get one started loose, and then one on the other side, and then the rest should line up pretty easy. That's it. Happy days.
Tighten it up, and then your spare holes here. So you'll see 1, 2, 3, and there's a fourth one somewhere. That's for your winglets if you want to put them on as well, and they just screw on from underneath. No nuts required, so you can do that before or after, doesn't matter. So just put that back on. That probably took another, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, if that.
If that, and I was just figuring out how it all works, so easy as. And front splitter done. Super simple install. I was actually worried it was going to be hard, but very easy. Rob, can you hold that add-on, the winglet? So we're not running any winglets at the moment, but if we were, basically it sits roughly like that.
One sec, there's a hole. It's just something like that roughly.
Yeah, so it's just a little add-on. So if we look and stand back a bit, take it off now. That's the difference there. So we may or may not, and then I think there's little side ones that can come up as well. But yeah, overall, awesome kit. You can tell it's a quality kit, because it just install was so easy. Everything lined up perfect. Didn't use
blemishes.
No blemishes. Didn't use much swear words besides the standard Toyota clips on the sides, but
everything's packaged very well.
yeah, package was crazy. So Flow Designs states that these are unbreakable. There's a video of them folding it in half, which I'm not going to do, but literally folding it in half. And they come with a 10-year warranty, so can't go wrong. With the back, you probably would have seen earlier, these snap lock fittings, once they're in, mate, you can't get them out, eh, Rob? How hard is it?
Just with the ball.
How hard was it to get it out?
No,
Yeah, Rob knows. You have to try and figure it out, but
take it out.
I reckon you could pull the bumper off by pulling it from here. You can see how much flex. So that's a cool design. And overall, the whole kit just flows together nicely. So, hey, that's why it's called Flow Design. Hey, good one, mate. Awesome. So we'll put it back on all fours now. Give it a bath, even though it's meant to rain all week, just so we can get some nice shots of the final finished product. And all we need to do is lower the beast. So, good little comparison. With front lip, without. Come down to the side skirts. Rear end before, and rear end after. And then of course the wing add-on. Very good. How good's that? Washing me car for me. I have to get used to this. Yeah, good job there, mate. clean cuts.
Just like my haircut, mate.
Excuse the mess. So last piece to the puzzle is a fire extinguisher bracket that goes on the passenger seat. Awesome design. Again, all Australian made. So I went to my local super cheap auto, picked this up. It was about 40 bucks. 1 kilo portable fire extinguisher. Approved for motorsport and whatnot from what I can see. Simple little kit. All we have to do is mount this bracket to that bracket first before we install that in the car. So I'll get that mounted up and there we have it. Mounted up, secured, ready to go in the car. Easy as that, literally a 2-minute install. So remove your 2 standard seat bolts. It is a T50, you can't see that, but it's a T50 star bit. Remove your 2 seat bolts, mount that up like I just showed you, and then literally just lift the rails slightly to slide the Flow designed fire extinguisher bracket underneath, and then just reinstall. Now I've got the fatter, chunkier version, 1 kilo fire extinguisher, so it still clears that perfectly fine. I can get my hand all the way in. When you lift it up, no problem. You can buy, which I have, but I think it's out of date, so I didn't want to use it. You can buy these ones. They are longer but thinner, and they will fit perfectly fine also, and it'll give you a little bit more clearance for that grab handle. And I can also confirm that this will fit on the driver's side as well. I just prefer the passenger side. It's out of my way. I don't have passengers that often, and I can still, you know, reach over to get to it. Happy days. So let's move the seat forward and see if I've still got lots of clearance. Yep, no problem at all. So I just moved the seat all the way forward and there is no issue at all. So nice neat little install, super easy, good for track days, good for just everyday use, you know, if you see something on the side of the road, you never know. And the final piece to the puzzle, the Flow Design air freshener. Ooh, smells like, I don't know what scent that is. I feel like an elderly gentleman with this. Very sophisticated. I'll put this on the mirror. Oh, one sec, what's going on here? Even though you already can't see anything. Oh, I can't. Flow Design, that's not stretchy enough for a GR mirror. Okay, I might not put it there. I can't see anyway, so I will put it on my gear stalk. It's been a long day, guys. Wiper stalk. Neat little addition. Let me grab you. Cool. Smells good. Happy days. There's carbon inserts. Cost an arm and a leg, but it looks good. That's it for today's video, guys. We hope you enjoyed the install, and a big thanks to Flow Design. The kit went together like a charm. So simple, easy, everything's well thought out. No modifications required other than a couple of holes to be drilled, so it's all revertible. It went together so well. I can't get over how good it is, even like to the extent where they've got pre-drilled holes with brass fittings if you want to add the winglets and extensions and all that stuff. So really well done. It's made out of a material called polyethylene. One sec, I'll tell you. Polyethylene. Apparently it's a very strong material, very durable against, you know, weather and scratching, and like they've got a video of getting a splitter and literally folding it in half to it like a banana, and it doesn't break. It still goes back to its original shape and form. So awesome piece of gear. Even with the fire extinguisher bracket, fits like a charm. Couldn't ask for any more. So overall, gave the car a really good how can you say, not aftermarket, but a unique look to it. It's not just a quick, slap on kit and that's it. Like, it's got some, beveled edges, it's got different sort of finishes, stuff like that. And that whole interlock rear diffuser system, that's awesome. Like, it's amazing how the craftsmanship or the engineering behind it. It just, once it's locked in, it won't come out. It's a very tight tolerance, and to get it out, there's a special way to take it out, I'm assuming. But once they're in there, they're in there. So awesome little kit, and it adds fins to the car straight away. There's no bolts, there's no fasteners, it's all neat. So yeah, overall, very, very happy. If you're looking at getting one, don't hesitate, jump on it. You can buy just the front, just the sides, just the wing, whatever you want. So again, I'll put their link in the description box below. Flow Designs Australia, support local, or if you're international, support international. Awesome guys to deal with, can't praise them anymore. So next video, you should be seeing the GR getting lowered, hopefully. I've got some plans for that, because now with the body kit, or the lip kit, it needs to be lowered. It just looks out of whack almost. So yeah, stay tuned guys, and thanks for watching.